We say asanas are postures, or asana include like sitting posture, standing posture, lying down postures. So asanas are posture or not? Or asanas are different than postures? Is posture is the exact translation of asana or no? In English, if we say, we can say asana is posture or not? Anyway. Hmm. Okay. It is a posture. Okay. So posture say backbone should be straight. Hmm. 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 Anyone else more? Sthiram Sukham Asana. According to Patanjali, what is asana? Sthiram Sukham Asana. So what is Sthiram? Hmm? Sthiram means stable. Huh? Stable. And Sukham means comfortable. And what is posture? So this is asana. And posture what? Mm-hmm. Means posture doesn't may have all this. Posture is posture. It may be stable or unstable. Posture may be comfortable or uncomfortable. So that's the difference between a posture and a asana. But now we have to understand what you mean by stable and what you mean by comfortable. And are we working as a yoga teacher on it or not? Why we have to be stable? Why we have to be comfortable? First understand what is stability. Huh? Stable means no movement. And you cannot move if you are comfortable. If you are not comfortable, you're going to move your body. And what is comfortable means no trouble in your body or in mind. So here we're talking about body and mind both. That your mind should be stable and your body should be stable. Then we can say asana. And your body should be comfortable and your mind should be comfortable. So which asana you are doing then? Which asana you feel both? Tell me. Paschimottanasana, you are stable and comfortable. For how long? After 2-3 minutes? No, if someone asks you 5 minutes to hold, then you may not be comfortable. Right? So Patanjali doesn't say how long you have to be comfortable, for how long you have to be stable. This is another question. If you say asana in which you have to be stable and you have to be comfortable, for how long? Okay, what is the easiest asana? The most easiest asana? Savasana. For how long you can remain stable and comfortable? No. Try. After 10-15 minutes you want to move. Your mind also moving while you're doing. See, here we saying stillness of mind and stillness of body, both. So really, if you say 10-15 minutes, I don't think so you can do savasana also 10-15 minutes. But your mind should not go here and there. Mind should not move. If you're moving mind, you're not doing asana actually. Be with your body while you are sitting, or be with your body while you're lying down, be with your body while you're standing. If you like that, then is only asana. So what's the difference between posture and asana? This is big difference. In posture you are sitting, your mind is wandering somewhere else. But in asana, no, my mind with me. Totally I'm feeling my sitting. Consciously connecting with the sukhasana. If not, then not. What is the benefit of it? Why we have to do like this? This is the great importance to understand it. And you cannot understand without understanding the physiology. Otherwise, we keep on doing the postures, and posture give you some benefit even. Your posture became good, your straight posture, aligned posture, but you're not doing still asana. You start doing asana only when you understand something deeper. What stillness means here and why we are not still, you have to understand it. We say in anatomy, one concept, or in physiology anatomy, we say it, reflex actions. Our muscles have something to do itself, even though the brain is not giving you command. Like your eyelid moving itself without taking permission from the brain, it moving. Your heart muscles are pumping blood without permission. So like this, we have many muscles in our body which are inbuilt and always moving and doing activities. Means we have inbuilt mechanism of movement in our muscles. One thing. And reflex actions means some actions triggered by our muscles itself to do certain actions, like you put your foot on a hot surface, suddenly your feet kick back. It's so fast that it doesn't take permission from your body, so it is already inbuilt there. So like we react to many things, and unless you are reacting, you are active. You are not passive, you are not relaxing, you are in on a active mode. Like just now, Pakistan and Indian military is active mode. They are not relaxing. They are taking full pressure when they are firing, so they are countering each other. So our muscles are fully prepared to help us to prepare this. And if we remain like this throughout, we cannot relax, we get exhausted. And that's why we get stress and tension. We want to relax. And if you relax, then this reflex actions also dissolve for some time. If get dissolved, we are more peaceful and relaxed. Otherwise, active, 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 active. If you do more dynamic things, this reflex action becomes strengthened more. The more active. But if you stretch your body, you slow down and you hold the. See what is happening now. You are, for example, in triangle pose. 30 seconds is okay. After 1 minute, your body start to register come back. You're not coming back. Now you know who's saying come back? This reflex actions. Then you holding for 2 minutes. So this reflex actions calm down for 2 minutes. You're going for further 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So every day when you increase the time like this, so this inbuilt reflex actions slow down. And they don't say to you anything and you keep on holding longer. So your reaction time, or like someone say, hey, you are bad. In response, you say, no, you are bad. Response. Someone says, oh, you are ugly. So, no, you are ugly. But you know who you are. You are bad or good, you know. You don't need to take certificate from me. I say you are poor. No, you knows how much money you have. You don't need to take certificate from me. So you start reacting. Huh? You react. So our body have inbuilt thing to react. And when it is reacting, it is not staying calm. So when you holding posture longer, this reflex action slow down and it brings stability or stillness in your body. You can sit peacefully, no fluctuation comes in your mind and no fluctuation comes in your body. This movement and fluctuation depend on your flexibility as well. Second part of it is flexibility. See, if your muscles are tight, what tightness means and what flexibility means, you have to understand that part also. So for this, you have to understand the structure of muscles. We have two type of fibers. Thick protein fibers and thin protein fibers. Two type of fibers we have. These are thick and there is some thin fibers. So like this. So to have contraction, if I say structure of muscle. So this distance, if it is less, muscle is contracted. If this distance is a little more, we say muscle is relaxed or flexible. So muscles, thin fiber and thick fibers slide in each other. To contract, they go within inside. And to contract the muscle, we need energy. I'm bending my muscle, so these are contracting, these need energy to get contracted. And to relax, it doesn't need anything actually. But if you are stiff, means your muscles are contracted, then even though you are lying down, even though you are sitting, what is your body is doing? Consuming ATPs, consuming your energy. Your body physiology will be high and you get exhausted again. So what asana does? Asana bring your muscles tone optimum level. When you are not doing any work, your muscles get flexible, relaxed. And when you are relaxed, then only you can be comfortable. So by stretching your body muscles, what happens? Your muscles goes to minimum optimum contraction within your muscles in your resting time, and that we say muscle tone. So asanas improve your muscle tone, and by that comfortability will comes in your body. You feel more rejuvenated, you feel more relaxed. Otherwise, some people like always complain they have no energy, tired, exhausted. And whenever stress and tension comes, what it does? Stress prepare you for the fight or flight. Either you have to fight the situation, either you have to flight, take flight, run away. Two things. In both, you need muscles strong. Means contracting muscles are strong. But yoga says just when you're doing the work, then it is good. When you're not doing work, then you let your muscles relax. But if you're remaining stress and tension, your muscles not relaxing through. Your heart is pumping faster, rate of respiration is faster, leg muscles tight, arm muscles tight, chest muscles tight to boost you, to prepare you for fight and flight. And now who knows how much stress and tension coming to you every day? Which part it is going? So what asana does? Sthiram Sukham Asanam. Understand now? It make your body flexible, and flexible brings comfortability. And when you are comfortable, it brings stability. So there's two things. Reflex actions slow down and you get flexible. Two things happen. You're not overreactive. You remain relaxed. Because your reflex actions slow down when you are every day you're resisting. So every day, so what is the real way of doing asana? Every day increasing the holding time. And really, when you hold like 1 minute any posture, 30 seconds you are totally stable and comfortable. After that you have, but when you increase the time 2 minutes, then maybe 1 minute you are stable, and you start holding 1 hour, then lot of time. So there is a 3 stage of asana: beginner stage, intermediate stage, and advanced stage. Beginner stage is Pratanya, Satalya is second stage, Ananta Samapatibhyam is the third stage of doing asanas. Understand now this part also. We have 3 stages of asana. I'm mixing your anatomy, philosophy together to make you understand. So, Pratanya means when you are a beginner, you are having first class of asana. You don't know anything. So you try to perform different postures. That time you trying, and whenever you try, you are not stable and you are not comfortable. Nothing. Coming to it, first understand these 3 topics, then I will answer it. So first stage is pratanya, making effort, in which there is no symptom of a asana. In second stage, you start holding the posture, so your body became stable, but mind start unstable. In first stage, your mind is stable because you are fully interactive. You're trying. So mind is with your body, but body is unstable. In second stage, body became stable, but mind start becoming unstable. When nothing is happening in asana, how you feel? Nothing. So intermediate stage is very good stage actually, in which you are very interactive at both level almost. But when you have done any asana fully, you mastered, then your body is stable fully, but mind fully unstable if you don't focus it in advance asana, because you feel nothing. If you feel nothing, your mind start going away from your, it is natural. But what you have to do? Anant Samapatti Bhyam means you have to focus on Ananta. Who is Ananta? भगवान ही तो अनंत है. The divine is the endless. So you have to focus on endless, means you start contemplating or you enter in meditation actually. Asanas meant for meditation. You cannot do asana, the final posture, without meditation. Or if I want to say, you have to mix meditation in your asana practice. You have to mix focus in your asana practice. Then only you can go deeper level. And what asana does? They make your body flexible. And when body flexible means your body muscles consume less energy. So you can live longer. So transformation of your body. See, one bike take 1 liter petrol and run 20 kilometer. Not efficiency. Now bike running in 1 liter 80 kilometer. So when you are flexible person, you will not going to tired. You can do more work. Another thing, when you're going to meditate, in meditation, what kind of body is needed? Breathing fast or slow? Actually said you don't breathe when you meditate. In actual meditation, your breathing stop. But if your body is not flexible, when your body is full of reaction, it will consume lot of energy. You will never meditate. So, first step to us meditation is asana. ततो द्वंद्वान अभिघात. नेक्स्ट सूत्र है स्थिरम सुखम आसनम प्रयत्न शैथिल्य अनंत समापत्तिभ्याम. And next is Tato Dvandan Abhighat. Now understand, this is very important. It telling the result. First asana defining the asana definition. Second is telling methodology. And third telling the result of asana. And is saying Tato Dvandan Abhighat. Tato Dvandan. What is Dvand? Dvand means dual. Dual means up and down, hot and cold, right? High temperature, low temperature. In fever you have high temperature, otherwise you have normal temperature. High blood pressure, low blood pressure, hyperactive, hypoactive. Dual. Abhighat means vanish, khatam. It will balance you. There will be no duality. Means you will be healthy. What is disease? Disease means duality. Dual. Two poles. And health, no duality. Balance. Your blood pressure is balance. Is not low, it is not high. Your temperature is not low, not high. So you became balanced, calm, relaxed, in middle. Then only you can meditate. So asanas are the most scientific exercise in this world which remove all the disease. Do 1 hour asana every day and I can write down on the stamp paper, no disease for you. Unless you giving disease to others. Then equal and opposite reaction will be there. You slapping someone, opposite person will slap you. That's the another thing. But if your lifestyle is good, living in good environment, you having basic things, then if you're doing asana, you will never get sick. Because asana remove all the duality from the body. So what is the difference between asana and posture? Now you understand. Asanas are very deep. So asana include posture in which we stay longer to make the muscles flexible. Postures are belonging to any body posture. and not really be doing anything in this. It can be any posture. But in asana, we're doing many things, and this is the ultimate result we have to achieve. Now, tell me, Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga is there. In which, have you done all Ashtanga Vinyasa? The primary series of Petabi Joyce? A dynamic sequence. You do inhale one posture, exhale another posture, you hold five breath, and then you continue for 90 minutes. So this Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga, do you think it's based on this principle? The principle of asanas, in which we have to hold the posture longer every day, longer and longer? Do we hold longer and longer, or only 5 breaths? Huh? But 5 breaths. Every day 5 breaths is enough? Huh? No, but in Ashtanga Vinyasa, no. So what do you say? The Ashtanga Vinyasa is not based on the principle of asanas. It is a fake yoga. Yoga asana. It is not a correct way of doing the asanas. It is a fake method of doing asanas. But it is very good for beginners. For beginners, if you hold long time, in case when you are beginner, go to first class and hold the wheel posture for 2 minutes. You will get injured. What we do in beginning of hatha class? Warm up. And warm up is dynamic. We don't want to hold the posture longer. Why? Because long holding can bring more stretching and pressure on the muscles. So Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga, in which we are doing dynamic exercise, is a beginner warm-up exercise. Is a warm-up yoga. Is not real yoga. It is more for the military of the kingdom of Monsieur. Petabi Joyce was used to teach. So anything which is dynamic is not based on asana. There should be every day you are holding and holding and holding. It is not something which I am saying from my side. I am just interpreting and explaining you sthiram sukham asanam pratanna satilya anant samapattibyam tato dvandva anabhighata. Simply I am explaining it, and then I am putting different. Now take aerial yoga. In aerial yoga, you are hanging on a rope. For example, you doing a inversion posture and you are hanging on a rope. Do you think it is based on the principles of asana or not? You have to explain. Why not? You are holding longer. Let me explain. When you are on the rope, you are more relaxing in nature. Means you are reducing in which you are forcing, right? Only. Rest of the thing happening same. And you can increase the time. That's it. And comfortability we have there. Stillness we have there. Stability. See, I'm trying to tell you the way you have to analyze. These two components you have to find out. But comfortability, it is not stretching you over or not stretching you proper. So full stretching is not there when you're doing with these. So that component will be slow down. But it is based on asana principle. Aerial yoga or yoga with the help of ropes. Both are very similar. So you can say asana principle is served in it. Okay, next, hot yoga. Do you know what is hot yoga? Let me tell you. Hot yoga is a series of asana designed by Bikram Yogi in heated temperature, where heat is there like almost same heat as now, 38-degree or 40-degree temperature, around 40 or 45 degrees of temperature is there, and then people are doing in that room a sequence of asana. So, and they holding also, every day they can hold a little more and more. So what do you think, it is based on this principle or not? Why? No, why not stability? You are holding and you're doing postures. Stability is there due to temperature, na? But it is not the part of this too. And you have to not respond to temperature or cold. It is duality. And you remove it. Asana remove it at all actually. A yogi should not bother much about heat, not bother about cold. He remains stable in both the situation. Ups and downs. So yes, it is based on asana principle. Even though you're doing Iyengar yoga, in which you hold the posture longer and sometimes using props. So props reduce your stretching. So it is okay. So Iyengar yoga is based on asana principle. How about Sivananda yoga? 12 postures, sun salutation, some warming up based on asana principles. How about flow yoga? No, because we are not holding the posture. So anything which is dynamic is not so good or is not based on real classical asana way of doing as explained in Patanjali Yoga Sutras. Dynamic or flow version is only for beginners and in for beginning. If you have both the component in your class, like 1 hour class, so 10-15 minutes dynamic and rest class you are holding, then it is the real way of doing asanas. Otherwise, you will not get that benefit what should really comes by practicing of asana. ठीक जी? So when you start teaching, you have to teach holding posture longer and longer. And either you're doing for yourself, either for your class. But now, asana we can see are two types, in which stretching take place, in which strengthening take place. Like Chaturanga Dandasana. Anyway, stretching taking place, Chaturanga Dand, almost strengthening, 99%. Huh? Contracting or strengthening. How about headstand? Any stretching taking place or no? So in these kind of asana, like you do boat pose also same way. In these asana, strengthening is going on. They also not based on this principle. Only stretching, passive asana comes in this category only. Come, I will tell you more things are there which make it kind of asana. like it we have to go more deeper now, but it is a strengthening asana, no stretching taking place. But if stretching not only external muscles, it stretch your heart. Asana is meant for stretching heart. Now you can ask me how. Now we are sitting, how much blood is going? For example, 1 liter of blood is coming to heart. But when we invert, how much blood goes to the chamber? Double. So same chamber which is this side, which became that side. So stretch your. So then it is a asana category, but having more component of strengthening. But let me tell you, in strengthening also, you making body same way. You holding first 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 10 minutes. Then in that asana also you became comfortable. Means after long practice of strengthening asanas, you never get tired. You can do any work in your world and you will consume less energy. आपके जीवन से थकने की समस्या ही खत्म हो जाएगी. चतुरंगा दंड आसन को 1 घंटे रोक लो. हाँ, फिर देखो कोई आपको थका भी जाए तो. सो stretching asana is working in one way and strengthening asana is working in other way. Actually, stretching asana take you towards the passive side and strengthening asana take you to the active side. The dynamic yoga take you to the active side and passive yoga take you to the meditation side. Now you're not going to meditate whole life. You're doing your homework, housework, your business. You have to be active also. So now you understand what is day and what is night. Both are complementary to each other. So dynamic part or strengthening part is one side. Stretching part is the real side. Strengthening part we are already doing, but stretching part we are not doing. In both way we have to bring out by holding longer. That brings endurance, that brings peace, flexibility, relaxation, that brings activation. So we can divide the all kind of yoga styles, asana yoga styles, in two parts, dynamic and static. That's it. Okay ji? So what is asana and what is yoga? Yoga is a complete in which you go from yama niyama to samadhi. Asana is the third component of it. है ना? Asana is not yoga, but it prepare you for yoga. But nowadays we saying asana as yoga class. Is not a yoga class. Is more dealing with your physical body. डन जी? टाइम क्या हो गया? हो गया पूरा नहीं हुआ? अब तो हो गया काम.